self-educated entrepreneur, and coming to you today, Lexington, Kentucky, enjoying a beautiful sunset, as I always do, sitting outside here. So feeling very blessed and very happy. And you may say, why is that, Rod? Well, just happy to be driving that secured in. I'll know this week more territory, so expanding on the more states I'm going to cover for deliveries. So as UPS, Yellow, and now the FedEx air freight, the pilots for their airlines are all been in negotiations, union talks. I've never been part of a union. I'm not saying good, bad, or indifferent, but I'm just feeling very blessed about that. As I said before, I put the pressure washing business on hold as a friend of mine sat me down and said, hey, think this through, and becoming an AMSOIL dealer and able to work on that any day of the week, 7 days a week, any time of the year. Here in the Midwest, I am very limited with weather and temperatures, so I did see detailing sloof off there in February of this year. That is our coldest point of the winter, where we can hit temperatures anywhere from 10 to 20 below zero here and there. And not a lot of people are jazzed up to get their vehicles detailed at that time of the year. They're just looking to stay warm, getting from the house to the car and car to the house. So this is something I can work on a rainy day. From a laptop's point of view, I wanted to align myself with more online business work, and able to do remote work in the future. So this is one, hopefully 3 or 4 I can put together. I'm looking at one other one. I got the link in my email to look into that one, so hopefully build out something like that. And as I'm getting older, and I'm realizing that at 56 years old, do I want to LLC out another job that I've got to do physically, or start aligning myself with something that could be more remote work with my laptop, and think more smartly with that. So that's the direction I need to start thinking in. And only because of my age, give me 30 years back, yeah, this would probably be a little different. But just walking towards the sun here, really enjoying it. Really enjoy being in Lexington every time I get a chance to spend the night here. And just got 2 or 3 more stops, get back tomorrow night to home, and then I got Thursday through Sunday off. I'm on the bubble right now to what I'm gonna do, my spouse and I, whether we're gonna have time together or if I need to step out of the state for a family medical emergency. So we'll find that out tomorrow. But sometimes you got to count your blessings and be thankful when we get caught up in our lives, in our routines, and we get too caught up in our minds that we forget to stop, pause, look at the beauty around us, the natural beauty, and be very thankful for the things we have and the accomplishments we've achieved and the trails we blazed. My trails, even though I paused for healthcare, I am very thankful I kept all my skill sets, from mechanic, truck driving, equipment operating, welding, fabricating, and also learning building trades the last 10 years. So I can say I'm pretty well self-sustained in that aspects. Though so much more to learn when you think you have picked up and learned so much that you can never stop and say, I know it all. The brain can always be stuffed with more knowledge. That's why I started this channel, because I think the information's out there. It's at your hands, and it's either free or a very small monetary payment to maybe pick up some extra classes being taught by someone, but way cheaper than signing your name away on a student loan debt, and sometimes of a one-sided, narrow-minded professor. I've got college degrees, and I'm only using one of the three. The other two, I pretty much shelved those in a file cabinet, and falling back on what I know and what I do best, my skill trades. But again, started this channel because I started digging into things that were out of my norm, out of my comfort zone, and that was finance, economics, monetary policies, business, tax codes, tax laws, and such that I can navigate my businesses through. So there's always things to grasp, but that, as I said before and I'll say again, and I see that a lot when I just sit in silence anymore and listen and watch. It's something I've had to really ingrain in myself the last month or so. And a lot of people just want to be entertained. They don't want to be flustered with all this. And to me, as you advance and become, and I tried to say this before, becoming successful, and I don't want to say rich, because what is rich? You know, are you rich with family and social support? Are you rich with material things? Are you rich with money? You know, there's different ways you can spin that. And to me, it's just being rich with knowing what you need to know and being above the masses. You want to separate yourself and move much further ahead out in the pack in that race, the race in life, to at least be ahead of someone or the masses, to keep yourself strong, and I guess never get vacuumed in when a recession hits or a depression hits in the society and you're in the mass layoffs. I mean, I've listened to a lot of these Teamster union meetings, and a lot of these guys were afraid and fearful of, you know, being so close to retirement and maybe going on strike. And you know, like I said, I am just happy and blessed that I've got ways to pivot when something may go south, which did in healthcare. Coming out of the GFC, mosquitoes are getting to me here, that I was able to pivot back into skill trades. And do I regret it? Never. I look around and beautiful nights like this, and I just reflect a little bit, take time to say, you know, I'm farther now. I was 15 years in the driving, mechanic and all that. Then I took a chance, sold my house and everything I owned, went into healthcare, spent 10 years in healthcare, laid off twice, tanked. Now going on 10 years in skilled trades and truck driving, and I am 2.5 times better annually than I was in healthcare, and I'm just still getting out of debt. I gotta move around, man. These mosquitoes, they don't like me being parked there. So I am very happy that as I told my wife, how could that have happened, that I was at the right place, right time to be in the position I am, and I'm thankful for that. So anyhow, count your blessings, be thankful. And if you're still digging out of a hole, hey, all I can say is I've been there. It's a struggle. I've been there alone when I was single and coming out of say a divorce and a lot of debt, and trying to figure out who I wanted to be and where I wanted to go in life, to now married and having that support and having someone being your cheerleader to let you know you're doing a great job, and they're very thankful as much as you are. So just sometimes take a pause and just look at where you are in life. Pull your head up and just look around a little bit. You don't need to be taking big vacations or anything, but just enjoy the natural beauty around you and enjoy what you've accomplished in this life. Until next time, stay safe and continuing educating yourself. Self-educated entrepreneur.